was closer.
Hey everybody, how are you? All right. I hope you can all see me. If you can't, refresh your screen, and at least you're good to go. All righty. Just one moment. It's my phone that's on. Let's see, I didn't have to reset my computer. Okay, that's okay. We're good. All of you out there, welcome. Welcome to the channel. This is Jason the Nice One. Happy to see you out here, especially for those that are in the chat, as well as those that have joined us via instant replay. Thank you for your support in any way that you can. We appreciate you guys. You're the lifeblood of these watch parties and of these videos, is not only who watch live, but also who watch an instant replay. Thank you so much for that support. And I'm very happy to have you here. Just one moment here. I'm just taking care of a little bit of business here. Just 1 second. Almost an hour to share some information with someone. I got a new phone too, so it's driving me crazy. My brand new iPhone. Woohoo! It's just toy. My kids went crazy for Father's Day, so I've got good kids. Almost done here. I'm sorry about the movie change. I was going to watch the Birdcage tonight, and my Netflix got canceled because my payday was moved until Wednesday. It was supposed to be Friday, and they changed it. So nice not to warn you about that. So that will be coming up in episode 3. For episode 3, we're going to be seeing that. I'll get those other streams posted to the channel for our Pride Fest. So I'll be doing that here in a little bit. Just a moment. Information where that date is going to be. Okay, so that's going to be actually on June 25th. We'll be at the same time, 6 p.m. hopefully, now that I've got everything done. So I hope that'll be that. Probably should be episode 3. So we're excited about that. And I hope you are too. And welcome to the very first brand new program on this, and on Jason the Nice One, JTN's LGBTQIA plus Pride Marathon 2024. And it's going to be an annual event in June to celebrate my favorite films to do with Pride Month and LGBTQIA issues. So myself am gay, and I just love LGBTQ. We're just winding up. We've had a real excited Pride Month in June is our Pride Month here in Utah. So our Pride celebrations. So most of June. The Pride Festival is held in the first week of June, but we're still celebrating it with the rest of our brothers and sisters all over the world. So almost in here. Appreciate your patience. People want to have a private chat that I would invite everyone that would like to come to join. So I had so many changes and all that. Hopefully Thursday's not as busy of a night, and they might not be aware of the change of film. So that you know that you can view in the description section below the ways you can see this movie. And there are 8 different services you can see this movie free with ads. That's a first in the history of this channel. Nice. That's really, really neat. So you go ahead and pick if you want, if you can't afford. We will not be stopping or anything. We'll just keep going on. But it's really exciting. So even Peacock, Amazon. So it's amazing. But you go over that and you can get ready to do that. Also, please remember if you've already seen The Birdcage, which is a very popular film, I can't believe if you haven't, please no spoilers in the chat. I'm just going to give a few little time for people to come in late. I know it's still early. It's only 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Central time, and 6 o'clock Pacific time in good old LA, Vegas. So I think Vegas is on Mountain Time. I don't know. Okay. I appreciate your patience, guys. Right now, currently, there's nobody in the chat, so that's why I'm just taking the time just a bit here to do this and to give people a chance to come on in. Trying to copy the StreamYard link. I could zoom my movement into about 300% just to read it. Good Lord, but what my mom used to say. There we go. All right. Thank you so much for your patience. Okay. We're done now. I'm going to go ahead and get busy here and get it set up for myself. Yeah, the chat looks real interesting at 300%. It's just me in the chat. Oh, hello. Let's get that back down to normal size. Good grief. It's been my day off. I'm lazy. All righty. We're ready to go. Okay, so just a few housekeeping things, please. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. It helps the channel out. It really, really does. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It is free, and it helps the channel out a lot. And you get notification of anything that gets uploaded, or any events that come into the channel. YouTube sometimes does not notify people. It's the problem they've been having. Like now, our newest problem is that the chats disappear. Like I said before, just be patient; they'll come back. And so, if you haven't done that, and please be interested. If you do, maybe you want to really see a watch party or an event, whatever, also click on, besides the subscribe button, the bell icon. That will notify you when it has begun. So please remember that. Also, if you are interested in any members-only benefits, down below that we do have a Patreon. For the lowest tier, the cheapest tier, has 98% of all the benefits that are available to members only here on Jason and Ice One. That's for 1 month, plus for 1 month is less than a cup of coffee per day. And it's just really neat. And it helps the channel out as well. Right now it's available through Venmo, so you can go to the Venmo app and that shows you my username you can use. Hopefully, probably tomorrow, I'll be opening that up to PayPal as well. Finally, oh my goodness. Okay, just one more thing. Oh my gosh, yeah. Now that I've invited people to go there and getting all these questions answered, I'm just answering their questions. They think they think now that I'm on, like we're like half 45 minutes into the movie, and I'm like, nope, we're just barely started. So I'm letting them know that. Thank you, Paula. I'm so very glad that you've joined us once again, Paula. I don't know if I always told you, you are a joy. You're a joy to have, and on this channel, in any stream you are. I know that Night Watch and Coriander and Craven and all of us here adore you and love you so much. You are so very important to us. So don't ever forget that. We love you so much. You bring so much joy to each of the streams. And so I'm so very glad that you joined, especially it's been a while. I've moved and all that. It's been hard to do. And it's taken forever to get. We've moved in, but it's just getting all of our stuff. And it's only across the freaking street. And it's taken us this long. Yeah, moving companies. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. Across the street, and it takes them a week to get everything. We don't even still have a bed with just a mattress cover. No pillowcases. Driving me, my husband, and I crazy. You're very, very welcome. Oh, you're very welcome. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And finally, I have Ethernet. Always on internet. Yes! So that's why you see a nice clean picture. And it's so nice and so fast. When we haven't had a storm that blew the power out for 2 days. It was bad. Bad. We don't have storms like that out here. This was like what you have in the East Coast. It was snowing, people, in the middle of, we're almost to the 4th of July. Wow. There we go. Now I got that question answered. Highlight. Okay. Got a couple people now in the chat. I'm going to go ahead now and finally get to go here and get this set up. And let's go ahead real quick here and look at that list here. Okay. So I did say there are 8 different ones that you can see free with ads. I'll put them in the chat up on the screen here. There are the 8. It's Amazon Prime Video, the Criterion Channel. I had no idea. They have new free stream services coming up. My goodness gracious. Freebie, Hoopla, I haven't even heard of. The Roku Channel, which normally is it costs. Peacock. Wow. Pluto TV. And Tubi, of course. Good old reliable Tubi. Oh my gosh, New Hampshire, you had a heat wave? Wow. Wow, I wish we were having a heat wave, let me tell you. It was snowing, ladies and gentlemen, and it was 75 degrees. Oh, wow. Let me tell you. Okay, those there are. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get mine ready to go. While I do that, I'm going to go ahead real quick here. I'm going to set up, and I'm going to give just just 2 more minutes, just without to let people, there's still people coming in, and then we will get started. And this will be it. Just 1 second, let me get that up. I almost started typing in the private chat. Yeah, talk to myself. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. All right, for that. That's an old file I'm trying to get rid of. That's what's causing some slowness here. That's going to get that. There we go. Now things are going to go much faster here. We've got 1 minute left here. All right, just one more time. Just remember, please turn on your subtitles. And again, if you've already seen Birdcage, please keep no spoilers in the channel. As a courtesy to the people that are watching. Yeah, I know people find this timer funny. It's a 10-minute. It's a Happy New Year one. But you know something? I don't care. I don't care. It's always a new year. I don't care what time. I love celebrating New Year's all year round. Everything's new every day. So that's what we're going to do. Here. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and play the countdown video, and then when that's done, when I hit play, we will start. I'm excited. Here we go. Play. I don't have a problem with Apple TV. Oh, you keep going. You might as well pausing for just a moment. I appreciate that. We'll just start. We'll just start back at 0. I apologize for that. It always gives us trouble here. Sometimes the servers have been down a lot lately. I still buy all my digital through either Voodoo or which is now Fandango at home, because Voodoo runs the Fandango ticket service for movie theaters. Go ahead and hit play. I'm going to put it on pause just one more time, and just stay, and then put it back to 0. This is the last one here. I just refreshed, and it's just about done refreshing. It's pretty fast to refresh now. I'm not using that, so. So, what are you two? Apple and YouTube share a lot. So I have this on, I believe on Apple as well. Let's see. I'm going to start the countdown here in just one moment. Just one moment here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's Amazon's being dumb. Sorry about that. Okay, so same, yeah. I apologize. This stupid thing changing. All right, let's get ready here. Appreciate all this. I'm so sorry. Half an hour into the stream. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. Here we go. Play. Thank you for your patience, everyone. There we go. I haven't seen this in so long. Gloria Stefan, yeah, baby. The 80s. We are family. Mike Nichols. Doo-doo. How many of are you out there? Is this the first time? Let me know if you haven't seen this. Or if you have, I said, when was the first time you ever saw this film? The Birdcage. South Beach, Florida. Gorgeous place. If it wasn't for the hurricanes, I'd live there. I love Florida. Oh, yeah, you have to dress like that, Florida people. If you haven't guessed it already, those are all drag queens. They are men. Not mean to spoil anything, but yes, Mike Nichols, very famous for being married for almost 50 years to the wonderful comedian and writer Elaine May. This queen is so amazing. Now, uh, Mike Nichols is well known for directing Dustin Hoffman and The Graduate. Of course, this film, the film Closer, with with Natalie Portman, Jude Law, and Clive Owen. Pretty, pretty risque. Robin Williams, ladies and gentlemen. He is the owner of the club. This is the most popular drag club in South Beach in this film. But it's not Ted Kennedy. Yeah, this dates this movie. Yeah, leave room for coffee. Good cover up. This is based on the film La Cage aux Folles and the musical with the same name. It's about a gay couple all in a drag club. Now you're really going to find out how you find out that these are drag queens. Hello. Hank Azaria, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Helen Hunt. He is something else. He should have won an Oscar for this movie, for supporting actor. He plays gay way too well. That means, yeah, death in French. Nathan Lane, one of my dearest friends. He is known on Broadway for revivals of The Man Who Came to Dinner. He played Nathan Detroit in Guys and Dolls. He's also played a revival of Angels in America and played oh my gosh, the lawyer. I played him, played by Al Pacino in the miniseries, which also Mike Nichols directed. This is me and my husband. My husband. Give him a uterus and he could be a woman. Such a drama queen. He keeps saying, "Why do you call me a drama queen?" Well, if the tiara fits. And he screams like that too. Finally, with my husband. Professional. Show must go on. Yes, Paula. Another one of my dearest friends. I know. I just couldn't believe it. Um, I'll be doing a tribute real soon here with him. I'm also doing one for Roger Sherman, who wrote the music for Mary Poppins. I'm going to do a watch party for Mary Poppins. What he gives him Pirin tablets, who takes the A and the S out of it. But yeah, that's so sad. Two greats. Donald Sutherland. Oh my gosh. Jason. Is it Jason? His son, Jason Sutherland. I can't think of his name. Son's name. But again, Lost Boys. Yeah, they were one of the closest fathers and sons acting teams in Hollywood history. Uh, Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland. Uh, you're gonna find out what this is the whole crux of the story here. Is this supposed affair? Who is this guy he's having over? That's the whole idea, is if you go after the younger men. It's like, you want a boy toy, you want to be a daddy, sugar daddy. Now I'll be doing a watch party for the ordinary people. So directorial debut of Robert Redford and Donald Sutherland, Mary Tyler Moore, and Timothy Hutton are brilliant. Okay, those beads are properly placed, aren't they? Wow. Oh, got my first ad. That's a short one. Wow. 30 seconds? Wow, YouTube. Merry Christmas, Jason. That dress. Yeah, it went to ads just when he turned and showed his little beads on his. Oh, here we go. Starina. Yeah, so his husband is the star. I was in the musical version of the college, and it was Alabama when I played this role. I love doing drag. I've done 3 drag roles in my career. Yeah, you have the right makeup artist, you can look really good. I had one that made me look like you wouldn't be able to tell I was a man. He was amazing. And you got the big professional productions that have the money to hire brilliant people. I miss Robin Williams. He's so perfect in it. As this was a different type of comedy, and he was people thought he was taking a risk playing this role, being gay or whatever, and he did not care. And yeah. His child left me everything. Yes, Paula, definitely, definitely. Hunger Games, yeah, that's one of my favorites. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's my favorite one of his lines in that is when he tells her, it's like, Buffy, the cardinal rule for successfully vampire slaying is one vampire is easier to kill than 7. Does the word duh mean anything to you? Oh my gosh. Here we go. Wow. Hank Azaria. Who knew he could dance in those legs? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, he looks like Susie. He looks like Lucy's stunt double. See? Sorry, thank you, Paula. I had my mic on mute. Thank you. Whoops. Yeah, thank you for that idea. Yeah, I thought I was doing a double feature. We'll start with Ordinary People, and then in the night with the comedy, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Thank you for the idea. I might just do it. Thank you, Paula. See, cheater gets cheated on. Whoa, sweetie, what? You don't gulp wine like that. 20? You're in your 50s, dude. My husband was 36. Wow. That's his son. If you haven't figured that out, I know you're all saying, thank you, Jason. Thank you, Captain Obvious. That's the crux of the whole story. Me and my children have this conversation all the time. Calling your bluff. Yeah. If you haven't figured out who they're Jewish, he's Jewish, yeah. Yeah, pisha. Gene Hackman and Diane Wiest. Diane and I go back 40 years. We met when I did Footloose here in Utah. She's the sweetest person in the world. A damn good actress. Both of them are. Him in this role is hysterical. You know, they're very conservative in-laws, and she's in love with. There we go. That's the whole crux of the film. She is so full of shit right now. Woman, you cannot be that naive. Really 80s Reagan politician, Republicans. Yeah. Spying on your kids' phone calls. Get off the damn phone. I used to hate that when my dad would do that. It's like, Dad. This beautiful show. I used to smoke for 20 years. Judy Garland. Okay, how stereotyped can you get? Looks good. Looks good. Okay, see? You drama queen. Happy Pride, everybody. This is the perfect Pride movie. Perfect. That's why I chose it. Okay, I love that outfit. I would dress like that. You shove it. I love lobster, but don't shove it in my face like that. It scares the shit out of me. But you have to cook them that way. If you cook them dead, it'll kill you. My favorite lines. When the Schmecken beckons. Oh my God. Guatemalaness. Afraid of you. This, I love this movie. Uh, Here you go. The Turkish coffee. It's good. I just had it for lunch for dinner. Iced Turkish coffee. I've seen it a million times. That's Joan Crawford's face on those coffee mugs. Oh shit! Oh hell! So you see something new every time you watch that movie, even if you loved it for years. I saw this for the first time in a theater full of 500 fruits. Talk about drama queens. Oh, it was so much fun. The president of the of the Pride Festival here in Utah treated us. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I hate that. Don't drink from the. Ooh, that's one of my pet peeves. Blah, 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 blah. I, that's the one I hate about the 80s. Intelligent? This is when my dad left the Republican Party for the rest of his life. Dull is dark? Then what are you? A prostitute and she's black. That was that was everyday occurrence in politics. So was it the one Secretary of State? He was talking about the ruin the gay people ruining the sanctity of marriage, and his wife he was saying to was the woman he cheated on his second wife with, and she was his was who he cheated with on his first wife. Hypocrite much? The 80s. Nope. That's next dance. Oh, Olive Garden. That's what we should have gotten tonight. I got McDonald's. They got so delicious. A Southern gentleman. Mm-mm-mm. Why is it that most New York or Florida gay men are Jewish? Because they believe they're all going to die and go to hell because the Messiah hasn't come yet. So that's changing. That's an interesting part of religious history. It's really amazing. It's really fascinating. Gay. I can't believe this. This has been an age where they did not have secure compounds for them. They literally were open to this. How could you have somebody's lawn like that? It's like these vultures. That's when the press started going downhill. Was when Reagan took office. When the federal the FCC, there's a clause where you could only present the news as it is. You were not allowed to be a commentator. You just presented the news and let the viewers decide for themselves. You had to prove your sources. You had to prove that you had sources. And he cut that out, and it was ruined. That's when press started going downhill. Are you? What is he doing? See the the lengths she had to go to in those days because of the press. Of course, so now. And of course, we know Callista Flockhart's playing the daughter. Ally McBeal is real starring, big, huge thing of the person of the '80s, like Carrie in Sex in the City. She's also in The Midsummer Night's Dream. You saw that. It's one of my favorite movies of hers. Billy Graham. This is right near the beginning of her career. Of course. Jeb Bush. And of course, Nathan Lane, you know, is Timon and The Lion King, and Max in the film version of the musical The Producers. And he's also very famous in The Gilded Age. I love that series. I can't wait for season 3. This guy, the male star, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that outfit looks like Elaine Stritch, my dearest friends. That's all she wore. She literally wore the captain like that, and that's all she wore was her. She went around in shirt and her tights that she went around New York. That's what she dressed like. She was constantly in rehearsal clothes. But guess what? They're coming to dinner. The in-laws. This is Jay Herman that wrote Hello Dolly, and all that wrote the musical version of this. And my husband's a choreographer, and so am I. He's got them all down. Try not. Perfect imitations of all of them. Oh, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. So are you. Oh my gosh. So glad to be back. Oh, I hated being away, but this was a move we needed to make. Now we're by ourselves, not dealing with a tight end, trying to live in the one room at this huge home, 2 bedrooms, all by ourselves. It's just amazing. You're welcome, Paula. As always. Variety is the trade magazine for actors, theater, and showbiz people. Oh, really? Didn't know that. That's a beautiful. I'm looking about 5 minutes away from the lake. It's 4th of July. They've been out there. It's been amazing. We're about to have what we call a Freedom Festival north south of here, about 10 miles away. That's right. He wants them to pretend and make them look like they're straight. Yeah, he had an affair with a woman when he was questioning whether he was straight or gay, and got a girl pregnant. Oh, there's dick everywhere. Choose the side. I wear necklaces. Oh wow. He wears makeup. I do. I just don't wear it when I'm on stage. I don't want it on me all the time. He's taking it. Should we? I'm not even going to comment on that. Bravo. Damn right. Yeah, that's right. Get over yourself, child. So this is very set in the 80s. Like a perfect show for Pride. This is one of the films that's instrumental in starting the gay rights movement in the 80s. From my generations, picking up from where the Stonewall generation started. Ah, we recognize this guy. Frasier's boss. Yeah, he had a huge career long before he became on Frasier. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here Tom McGowan. Wow. Yeah, he's in a lot of movies. I mean, Sleepless in Seattle, and wow. That was typical of comedy. He played a role I played in Sipos. I played Sipos opposite. I was the same role that he played, and I played with opposite my husband. So we met in a production in Texas. Desperate Housewives. Oh, he's in so many. Tom. You're gonna get caught because now they know where you're going. People say, I want to be famous. They're insane. This is why. My husband and I have gone through this. It's miserable. The press giveth, and they take it away. Okay, come on. What bullshit are you going to pull out of your ass now? Yeah, yeah. Of course you are. Man, my dad used to say, bullshit with dollars, we'd all be millionaires. Like Nixon. Now, one thing I will say, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a politician. That's a gorgeous bar. I never could blow it out my nose, but I mean, the smoke would burn. I tried. I remember when fag meant cigarette. Means that in England. Do you have a fag I can? You have a fag you can spare? I could really say a lot. I'm not going to. Yeah, just stay away. Just why would you drive from Washington down to Florida? That is a long damn drive. It's beautiful, but it's boring as hell. You are such an asshole. Wow. Don't add, subtract. High waters, yeah. It's like what are we in a flood? Why can't I wore high waters? I don't care. Oh my gosh, that's what. Now I'm Robin Williams in our relationship, my husband, but I'm his personality. And I suppose have his lack of self-esteem. Scared the shit out of me. You hurt your thing. Never communicate with each other, huh? Awkward. Never mind. I don't have my husband put up with this from me. Stuff like this, but the freak, yeah, is leaving. Well, that went well. You think? Not. Are you kidding me? Ads right there. What the? Great sense of timing, Tubi. That's okay. Now these commercials are clever. The American Home Shield Insurance warranties. Oh my gosh. This is taken directly from the musical, even for the movie. It's a musical number called Masculinity. It's hysterical, and this is funny. A lot of the dialogue here is taken from the original French film. What's this is where the whole beginning of gender roles. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is going to end in tears. I love this is my favorite part of doing the musical. Think of this as masculine toast. See his pinky. Yeah, I said when I drink tea, I do this all the time. Mincemeat. Pierce the toast. Pierce the. I hope nobody was saying. Here we go. My dad. I thought we'd have to call an ambulance. He was laughing so hard right here. He's a huge John Wayne fan. I'm gonna walk into this barn. If John Wayne ever put a hat like that, whew. Oh, here we go. He actually did walk like that. I met him in person. He actually walked like that. Oh my gosh. You trying to kill everybody around you, you idiots? Now we're into the fifth spouse. It's nothing to do with being gay or straight. It's just your personality. That's the whoops. There are no straight mates in Florida. Nope. Damn. You see more of him than most people. Sorry, folks. Well, thank you for dropping by, Paula. I appreciate that. You enjoy that. And thanks for coming in. I sure appreciate it. And you have a good night, okay? And have a good weekend. If I don't see you before then, have a good 4th of July. Okay? We'll see you soon. This is an all-star cast. Christine Baranski, yay! I first saw her on my first trip at 16 to Broadway. And I saw her in The House of Blue Leaves, an incredible play that I've been in and directed in my career twice. I've directed it twice and been in it 4 times, playing the same role, the lead. And that John Mahoney, Martin Crane, it was his date. It was, the first time I'd ever seen him. And Swoosie Kurtz. And they're basically like this close. And I paid $35 for my ticket. And she was so funny. She played the John Mahoney's character is having an affair with. Bunny Flingus. This is Val's mother. She's such an incredible friend. She's so beautiful. There you go. Same my situation with my kids and their 2 months, except that we all 3 remained active in their lives. 20 years, try 50. What the hell? I gotta figure out how this chair works. It's driving me crazy. Shit. Why do we just talk this way? But it's not because you're gay, that's just the way you talk. Oh, there we go. That's how we stop it. Okay. Here we go. That was a button I didn't know we had. Pay $100 for this. That's my husband. It's practically a breast. Yeah. Honey, I'm so sorry, Quincy. I'm so sorry, sweetie. You okay? Oh no, my dog is pissed at me. What are those straight guys was waving about? What the hell? No, thank you. What was I supposed to? Did you hear that? Yeah. I almost got my husband chance. Sorry. Okay, this is going on the reel. This is going to go on my intro. I'm gonna have that on there for my next anniversary party. Oh, that was wow. Wow. We're live. Okay. Okay, they have a pulse now. Holy shit. Didn't see forgot about that part. Straight looking. Toothbrush? Oh my gosh. I don't know how my husband puts up with me sometimes. I really don't. That's the look he gives me every time. Yes, I'm talking about you. No, and this is Dr. Pepper, by the way. I don't think that he likes the smell of Dr. Pepper. It's sticky. You're going to the cemetery with a toothbrush. How Egyptian. Sarcasm at its best. She told him. He can't even cook. Oh, this is going to end in tears. Hey, Jamie, welcome. Welcome to the show. There's a chat. Glad to see you here. Thanks for dropping by and giving us a look. Hope you enjoy your time here. My husband and I had many conversations when we were dating and we were engaged, and this is the reason why I married him. He always tells me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear. He always would say to me, Jason, I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. I get it now. I really do. I know what my life would be like if it wasn't for him being my husband. This was basically like being married, but it was a poor substitute for it. It's pretty pathetic. Keep removing myself from the stream here. Oh my gosh, Jason. I finally been able to move my screen over so I can go left to right, not the opposite between the two monitors. I'm just not used to it. I will. Got a huge desk now. I'm not stretched into this little tiny box, and it's on the left, so I don't have to think the opposite. Yeah. I was home because you are in it. Oh. I love to play Robin Williams' role. They're both, the musical's written for our type of voice, baritone based voice. They're supposed to be in their 50s. And the musical version I saw, um, I was just talking about him. Kelsey Grammer played Robin Williams' part. He was brilliant. He's got a great singing voice. Wish I could get a copy of that revival. Back and forth, back and forth. So, well, we got about half an hour left. So, it's a really short movie. It's not long, barely under 2 hours. It was two. I said 1 hour and 57 minutes. It's barely under 2 hours. That was something very. When that trend started, it was in the 80s. As we're saying, Brooklyn, shut up. Wow. Bless his heart. He's trying. He's doing a damn good job as far as I'm concerned. That whole way a man should act was such fucking bullshit. Sorry. The paint. I wear paint. Someone told me, it's like, wow, thought you were gonna wear you. That's really pink. I'm like, well, I'm not that gay. What? What? Give me a break. Men's clothing is so boring. Great guys. Why you're enabling that in him. Quit worrying about what they're thinking. You want to get married, fine. But they don't want you to marry their daughter who gives a flying frog's fat ass. Oh. See what I mean? Stop enabling him. Just believe in him and believe in your family and the love, and who gives a shit what they think. Dude, I want to bitch slap you right now. You spoiled, rotten little brat. Finally, to a Jewish person, yeah, obviously. Just speaking the truth. They don't believe that Jesus was a Messiah. I disagree, but that's okay. I've never seen so much ass in my life until I spent time in South Beach in Florida. Damn. Hi, Jerry. Thank you for coming once again. So glad that you came and visited. So good to see you. Been way too long. We're almost there. I'm going to be able to upgrade, and I'm telling you, you will be added to the list as one of my moderators. I promise. I don't know if you've seen this before, but one of my favorite movies. Oh, what a cast! So Goldman is a very Jewish name. Well, and thank you for reminding everybody, Jay. I appreciate it. Yeah. I much rather would want to be sick than have to move. I hate moving. This is the last. Well, my husband, period. We're hiring a moving company. So people and my neighbors or whatever, we're all old. My mother's dresser literally came across the plains by coach and wagon. This is a Little House on the Prairie type dressers. Oak wood, it's gorgeous. It is literally worth millions of dollars. I cannot get rid of it. So if you're going to lie, get your story straight. You need to go back and watch the replay, Jerry. I have never in my life ever done a spit take on live. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but back when he says, that I'm very maternal and Albert's practically a breast. Yeah, I literally spewed Dr. Pepper all over my dog and my husband. Captured live on video. Yeah, that's going down as it's going to go in my intro. Yeah, I don't think anybody loves to move. Ugh. Is that my average people live for 5 times? Since I've lived here for 40 years, I have moved over 40 times. I'm sick of it. I'm getting old. Oh yeah, I'll know you'll enjoy it. Oh my gosh, this one actually has eight sources free with ads. Yeah, it was surprising for this movie. Peacock. Wow. The guy walks around barefoot all the time. He doesn't even know how it's like to. Shit. Look at his sweat. Jeez, man. Breathe. At Robin, breathe. A sloth is quick but faster than this. They scared the shit out of me. I forgot about that. Yeah, Paula's. She said she'll watch this later replay. She's gonna go watch a Donald Sutherland movie. Yeah, he passed away this morning. Dang it! I'll be doing a live stream tribute to him. I mean, she gave me the idea. I may do a double feature, do it on a Saturday or something morning. Um, doing ordinary people. And I was going to have it also. Then we're going to have a sad movie and with a funny one, do Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She gave me the idea. I might do it. It'll be pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I'm on. I moved this because I'm in between paychecks and Netflix got canceled. And Netflix is the only source for the problem. So it's been moved to. It's been moved to uh, episode 3. And so it's going to be on the June 25th. So it'll be next week. So we're still going to do it. We just switched. So episode 1 is tonight. Is be Birdcage. Then episode 2 will still be Call Me by Your Name. Then the prom, and then we'll end with In and Out. See, Republicans and Democrats, it can be boring. That's your dog? I hope you're doing well, Jerry. Can't believe it's almost the 4th of July. Yeah. On the end of spring, it has been 75 degrees here in Utah, and it has been snowing. Don't get me started. This morning, my new place, we have a lot of space between the apartment buildings. It just caught the homes and beautiful gardens and everything. It's a gorgeous place. 2 bedrooms for $1,550 a month. Brand new. Wow. I grabbed this real quick. No, I'm actually in Utah County. I'm actually 5 minutes away from Utah Lake. That's the big freshwater lake, and just about 20 minutes here north this way is the Salt Flat and the Salt Flats and the Salt Lake. I'm pretty close. I'm like about a 30-minute drive from Salt Lake. So, so that's where I'm located at. I can see the lake right here. Speaking of, I woke up this morning. Not that I heard a gas leak. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was moved in, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? I literally lifted my blinds, and I literally about fell on the floor. There was a balloon in my front yard, in my yard, like this close. I'm like, well, that's something you don't just see every day. Scared the shit out of me. It's gorgeous. That was my next door neighbor, my friend of mine. Yeah, next door neighbor. He has his daughter. His daughter has the three twins that have never been on a balloon before. So they had this giant, huge balloon, the basket, and yeah, it cost him. The basket itself cost him, $5,000. It was handmade wicker. I mean, this is thick wicker. We're talking 10 layers of wicker, and it's pad carpeted and don't even get me started. This is gorgeous. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I always do that. I sweat like a farm animal all the time, Robin. Jeez. But yeah, where were we? We were so rudely interrupted by the watch party. And I've never been on the balloon ride because they're so expensive. And he says, what do you do? Well, I have a couple of weeks off. And he's like, well, you got a sleeping bag? Get in here. We're flying over to the Grand Canyon. We're going to camp for 3 days. And I'm like, well, just twist my arm. Man, that was the most fun experience I've ever had for free. He has his own cabin he built in the Grand Canyon. This man is a philanthropist. He runs one of the biggest cancer clinics here. John, oh my gosh, he's John Huntsman's. Who runs the Cancer Institute. He's his son, his eldest son. Wow. This is Mrs. Coleman. Oh my gosh. He's pulling it off. But no, it's amazing. Amazing experience. Talk about plucked from the random tree. Wow, I don't expect you to open up your blinds. I'm in Wizard of Oz. There's the wizard. There's Dorothy. Come on, Dorothy. I can't make it. Wow. Sorry, there we go. John Huntsman is my friend who was flying the balloon. And his father is John Huntsman Sr., who was the governor. Yeah. Yeah, he's the old star Republican. Back where he believed in the founding fathers and believed in compromise. Now, the Utah State Legislature is way different, way progressive. We're the only progressive state in the West. We're the first state in the West to outlaw um, reparative therapy, to give to, we were the first ones um, to basically usher in gay marriage for the entire country. That fight, had a lesbian couple from Utah. So it's, yeah, Utah's very, yeah, this Dr. Pepper is where all over the wall here. Not again. At least they're gone. Alexander the Great was a fag. Ah, yeah, you got to replay. I give up. Oh, shit. Rush Limbaugh. Don't even get me started. So, riding this, riding a man horse toward a burning barn. I don't want to fuck it. I'm getting much pleasure out of it. Jonathan Swift said the peasants should feed their children to the rich to make money. To quote Stu Marker, okay. My Fair Lady. I played Henry Higgins. Yes, all these actors have all been in vaudeville and showbiz. I'll have to look into that. That's weird. I don't know if they were or not. Mr. Helen Hunt. Oh, all these actors we all started in theater. Theater was because the movies and television were always considered the bastard art, the bastard child. And of course, I looked that up. John Swift. Yeah, it says there was a proposal he put out in 1729, and he was just joking. It was a humorous. That I'm sorry. I want to. Why don't we put the movie on pause? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. I'm concentrating. Oh, this scene is too funny for me to interrupt. He said, in this work, Swift humorously suggests that the impoverished peasants in Ireland could alleviate their economic struggles by selling their children as food to the wealthy elite. The essay proposed that a well-nourished child at 1 year old would make a most delicious, nourishing, and wholesome food when prepared through various cooking methods. Swift's intention was to mock hostile attitudes towards the poor and anti-Catholicism, as well as criticize certain policies of the Dublin Castle administration. While the proposal is shocking and absurd, it serves as a prime example of sustained irony in English literature. Okay, so they're not cannibal. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. That is logical, you know? Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, that's brilliant. Jonathan Swift. Wow, yeah, who wrote Gulliver's Travels. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, hope that answered your question, Joey. Answered mine. That makes sense. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. It's Greek play. Yeah, will you somebody cover those up? Or your covers goes blown. Meryl Streep is one of my dearest friends. Yep, she was. She went to Yale with a dear friend of mine that taught at BYU. And the woman is gorgeous in person with no makeup. I did a but she started the New York Theater Festival outdoors. It's Shakespeare for free because Shakespeare's dead, so they don't have a copyright. And she started doing Shakespeare and Mother Courage, and she's so brilliant. I've seen her on stage live. Oh my gosh. I saw her in what play it was. Men are valued by the size of their cock. Yeah. Yes, that's the one I just saw her in. I love her. I've worked with her on stage. I wouldn't want to perform with anybody else, share the stage with than her. She's brilliant. I learned a lot from her. She's the perfect example of quit worshiping celebrities. Don't go after fame. It doesn't mean anything. We're human beings. We love the art. The movies put us in front of everybody. We're not different. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like all of a sudden you become a star and you don't pee or poo anymore. Yep, she really is. Yeah, this year when the Golden Globes came along and the majority of the winners were all newcomers, young people, that's what she has been fighting for so long. She's like, I have not, whatever, how many Oscars? She said, give me a fucking break. Give me a break. It's just an award. It's just I enjoy doing the work. That's it. She goes, stop giving them to me. Give them to the new people. And they finally did it. She was so happy. She said she was crying the whole night during the Golden Globes and the Oscars. They finally, this new young talent was given the chance she was never given. It took her years to get her first Oscar for Sophie's Choice. She was originally supposed to play Jessica Lange's role, Juan, in the first remake of King Kong with Jessica Lange. Jessica Lange is brilliant too. They went to Yale together. Yeah, they told her that she was too ugly and too gross looking. Well, like was a quote. Oh my gosh, the quote was Randy. It's like, fuck you. Jeez. Eggs and shrimp. I've never seen that actor. Yeah. Yeah. I'm September. Yeah, I remember the film version of Teledolly. I saw Carol Channing originally do that role, but yeah, Barbara Streisand was just as brilliant. Yeah. Let me look at this way. Hello, Dolly is a musical version of Gordon Wilder's The Matchmaker. I'm a Camp Calloway. Really? Yeah, Louis Armstrong was the orchestra leader. Yeah, definitely. I didn't realize that Morgan Freeman. That's fun. I know Morgan Freeman can sing quite well, but let's see. But that's interesting. Wouldn't be surprised. What role did you think he played in Dolly? Let me know, because there's a huge amount of uncredited actors list. Of course, that was the '60s was well known because all these are black actors. Yeah, Joe, if you let me know if you know what role he played, because he might have gone under a different name too. Let me look at that in case he did go under a different name. Look. The wig's falling out. Hello. Yeah, in original Lacage, they did this big number called The Bestest Times Is Now, and she takes the wig off and all hell broke loose. I love you, Jay, because you get me going. You get my brain going. Oh, it was the stage version with Carol Channing. Okay. He was in the all black Hello Dolly on Broadway. Yes. Oh, and Cab Calloway on the Broadway revival. It had let's see that lady. He played Horace Vandergelder, Walter Morgan's Walter Matthau's part on in the Broadway revival, Horace Vandergelder. And Pearl Bailey played Dolly. That's that. I forgot about that. Yeah, Cab Calloway did. Yep. Oh, and Morgan Freeman played Rudolph, the owner, the maitre d' of the restaurant. That's right. Well, we found something new. That's awesome. Yep. Yeah, on stage. Yeah. Yeah, he's not in the movie. He played it in the all black revival. Yeah, but yeah, he did. Yeah, because see, most movie musicals were. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start that this next month about musicals. My watch parties on musicals. I'm talking about how where musicals have been adapted from stage versions, like Dolly was, which was based on a play called um, The Matchmaker, Thornton Wilder, who wrote Our Town. But also, there's musicals that are based on film, but and so yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I got to see Carol Channing. I don't know if you saw. I've seen 30 Modern Millie. She was the big rich woman that got shot out of a cannon and kept saying strawberries, and she talked like this all the time and sang like this. Yeah, that she was the original Dolly. Learn something new every day. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate that. Oh, here we go. The shit hit the fan. Whoops, whoopsie. Lights actor showed Christine Baranski. Yeah, she was in the film version of Mamma Mia. I saw her live on stage my very first trip to New York when I was 16. Front row, saw her and John Mahoney and Susan Kurtz on the front row for $35. Come on, come clean. Oh, you are such an idiot. Diane West. I was the original Footloose as an extra. I met Diane for the first time. We've been friends for 40 years. Yes. Can you believe she's 76? Bragging, bragging, bragging. Not, just one tiny difference. No, not that tiny. I was going with the penis joke. But yeah, yeah, I just saw her in concert here, and you did the first Utah concert. Yeah, 76. She's gorgeous. Yeah, the jerk was great. I loved her and everything. Oh my gosh, she actually, you can believe, she was the original Zeidel, the original daughter, the oldest daughter, and the original Broadway production of Fiddler on the Roof. But, yeah, Burned Up Peters. No, not Burned Up Peters. That's Bette Midler. Sorry. No, Burned Up Peters. Oh, but she played uh, June in Gypsy. I don't know if you've seen it on stage or the movie version with she was on stage as Gypsy as Mama Rose's daughter. It's a musical based on the life of Gypsy Rose Lee, and whoops! Why did you say his name? Oh, you're an idiot. You got a lot of room to talk. I still do. How's it change? That's right. She was in the film version of Tick Tick Boom. That's Jonathan Larson's first musical before Rent. Now the shots for you. Yeah, Will and Grace. That was my favorite role she did. She was Karen's sister. Yeah, I know Brenda Peters. One of my favorite is she played in the original film version of the musical Annie as Lily St. Regis, which was Rooster's girlfriend. Pennies from Heaven with Steve Martin, the movie musical, originally written for the screen. She goes way back. You're about to see Gene Hackman as a drag queen. A nice club. Wow. Oh, yes. Why can I forget? I saw her the first time I ever saw her live on the stage. She was in Sunny in the Park with George, Stephen Sondheim's, and you saw her on time. You saw Into the Woods on stage. She was the witch. Meryl Streep played in the film version. Brenda Peters originated the witch role on Broadway. Um, and she also played Dolly. She played Dolly recently. Bette Midler took over that role. She played opposite Niles Crane as Horace Van der Gelder. You're not going to know. There he is. Brilliant. Makes a good looking woman. Diane Weist. Drag. Her brother debut was in a George M. Cohan musical. It's unknown. She's amazing. Oh, don't get me started. More than 65% of the straight men in this world are actually bisexual. Except for the drag queens, most of the unknown drag queens, all the stars in this are straight, except for Nathan Lane. He looks like Carol Channing. That hairdo. Ladies and gentlemen, the Birdcage. Oh, it's gorgeous. I just don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to enjoy the credits here. I'm just looking up something real quick. I'll be right with you. Hope you enjoyed that. Now, those are the replay. Thank you for um, joining us via replay. Hope you enjoyed it. Whenever you're watching this, it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it before, congratulations. You've seen a great comedy. And just to go over once again, this our next episode, episode 2. I'll get these streams up as quick as I can. Will be on the 21st, which will actually was going to be tomorrow. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're actually going to this Friday. I don't usually do that, but we're going to do the movie "Call Me by Your Name." That's an incredible drama, very sad, touching drama. And then we'll do the prom again on the 25th. And that's going to be, let me look real quick. The 25th is going to be on the normal Tuesday. I hold my streams, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then the final episode will be on the 28th, which will be In and Out with Kevin Kline. I'm hoping to go ahead and I'm going to do a tribute to Roger Sherman, who wrote the music for Mary Poppins on this Saturday the 29th. And I'll be starting next month my new series, JTN, All the World's a Stage. A love letter to the theater, and it'll be musicals, the greatest sound of the English language. We'll start again on Tuesdays and Thursdays here. I've had to move, I know it is because of all the moving. But on Tuesday and Thursdays, July 2nd, will be originally, I'm sorry, you can buy these, and I think you can rent it on DVD, but you have to see it on streaming. It's available on Amazon, and it's expensive. I apologize, but it's either 15 or this one's not available to purchase. I'll just rent. I mean, to rent, not purchase, which is weird. That will be the 2020 original Broadway production with the composer of Waitress, Sarah Bareilles. It's a wonderful production. I saw that my granddaughter, Debbie, my 4-year-old's in at the end, and we were there when she made her Broadway debut, so I'm excited to share that. Jerry and some of you that are, if you get I will get a hold of you. Just out to, we'll be doing a private party with that for some people. We can't do it, of course, live. We have to do a private stream to watch it. I have a personal copy of that. I bought it on DVD. And I'll let you know when it's going to happen. We're just going to have a private web chat with most of the big ones. I know, hopefully, with Val and Popping the Popcorn and Carrie. I can't remember her full name. You know that she's influenced by K-pop. I mean, Care Bear, and as I said, Val and all that. And maybe a night, and we'll be watching Ladies Original, all these. We're doing here on private, so I'll let you know when those happen. I don't offer this to everybody, but we do that. And then on July 5th, on I just want to catch him in the chat while we're doing it. Yes, he does actually. We were both actors. We met doing repertory in El Paso, Texas. I was turned 40, and he was. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think what he was. He was 21. We were both doing. We were doing. I did South Pacific. I don't know if you're familiar with the musical. I played Emile Debec, the romantic lead, and he played the soldier that's in a cable. And then we did the producers. That's the musical version, which I'll be showing soon. I don't know if you've seen the movie with um, Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick. He played Matthew Broderick's role, and I played Nathan Lane's role. That was a dream role for both of us. It's Mel Brooks, and he actually took. That's why the movie failed, because they thought it was the original one. He took his original one with Gene Wilder and Zia Mostel and turned it into a musical. He wrote the song. He writes all the music. He wrote the only song in the original one was "Springtime for Hitler," but he wrote all the music, and the book was co-written with Charles Meehan, who wrote the script to Annie. And that's why it was a huge hit. It was right up to the pandemic. It was needed. It made. I think it grossed billions of dollars. Oh my gosh, it was one of the biggest. It's the only Broadway show to have won every single Tony. It won 13 Tonys, which is the Oscars for Broadway theater. And no one's ever broken the record. No one, still to this day, has broken that. And it is the third most popular movie musical of all time. First is Sound of Music. Second is Mamma Mia. And third is The Producers. And fourth is Fiddler on the Roof. And I think, if I remember right, fifth is Gypsy. And somewhere in the top 10, you've got that Gypsy, Funny Girl with Barbra Streisand, who originated on Broadway. That's one of the rare times where the original star reprised her role in the film version. No one else could play it like her. Even though what's her name from Glee just did this with revival, and she was very good, damn good. In the Heights, it's based on Lin-Manuel Miranda's original stage version. And Hamilton, that was filmed live. That was the original Broadway cast. That was just right around when Lin-Manuel left the show on Disney Channel. We're going to do that one as well. If you haven't seen Hamilton, oh, damn. All rap and pop music and pop rock. Oh, it's amazing. And then Rent, the chorus line, which the movie version is great except for one. I will go over that when I talk about movie musical flops where it didn't translate well. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm almost finished here. Then on July the 5th, we're watching the 2019 London revival of 42nd Street. And then on the 9th of July, we'll be seeing the 2021 London revival of Anything Goes, which is a 1920s Cole Porter musical with Sutton Foster. And then finally, we'll be ending with the musical version of Kinky Boots, which is the original London production. So that's great. We're going to be doing the musical thing for a long time. There's so many. I'm just going to stretch it out and take my time. That's just, and let's enjoy and have fun. That's how, because I got so burned out last year. Trying to do everything all at once. Just take my time. Where am I going? And oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's just, you do what you love. You do what you care about. Then on the July 4th, I am going to be doing, I think, a morning so I have the day off. The morning of JTN's Independence Day watch party, which will be the Independence Day. I love that movie. I'll do a double feature with the sequel, but not on the 4th of July. Everybody's too busy. And then I plan to do an annual tribute to John Hughes every year on his birthday. And that'll be on August 6th. That's his birthday. We'll be doing a watch party for the Breakfast Club. And I'm going to continue with JTN's Hidden Gems. With on August 8th, we'll be doing Coco. That's the first Pixar. And then on August 13th, Barbara Streisand's film Yentl, which is a masterpiece, her directorial debut. And then on August 16th, we'll be doing Romancing in the Stone. And then we'll be doing August 23rd on Golden Pond. I was in the stage version of that. Played the mailman, Charlie. And then we'll also be doing Martin Scorsese, one of my favorite directors. And it's August 20th is his birthday, and we'll be doing an annual tribute to him. We're doing a watch party for The Departed. It's one of my favorite gangster films. And then on April 7th, I know I'm planning out this long term. I'm thinking next year on April 7th, we'll be doing the one to Francis Ford Coppola's birthday. It's really great. George Lucas, Spielberg, Martin Scorsese, and Francis Ford Coppola. I think Spielberg all went to school together, college together. And we'll be doing a watch party for The Godfather. So that's what's kind of planned. There's so many more. I'm just thinking ahead, trying to do all different things. As well as I'm excited. I'm also going to be doing pretty soon here on a tribute to, again, I don't know if you heard about that. I'm doing a tribute to Donald Sutherland who just died. I hope to soon to do one on Steven Spielberg. I'm actually going to do what we call JTN's, what do you call it? It's when we basically focus on different ones. Just 1 second. Let me try this real quick. I'm sorry, we're going over almost 3 hours. I'm nowhere to go this, but I want to get everybody just to let to know what's happening, be honest what's happening with the channel and all that. I will never ever cancel a stream. I will always reschedule it. I'm trying to remember the name of there's so many of them. I've had to change email addresses, and I thought, let me tell you, I thought I was going to end up having to literally cancel my YouTube channel and start all over again. I'm like, please. Oh, luckily I have everything saved, so I just transfer everything. But I'm like, oh, I don't have the energy. Oh, I was glad that didn't happen. I know Craven Stevens, he's having some issues with his channel. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure praying for him. I hope that he's okay. If you're out there, Steven, I love you, miss you, and I hope you wish you the best, and I hope you're doing okay. I can't wait to see you again. Okay. All of us have been going through it. Let me tell you, the past couple of years have been rough. Oh, come on. Let me focus. Yeah, I wanted to end here because I don't want to end up in the fireworks. We call it Steel Days here in American Fork. And it's just before the week before the 4th, and they start their fireworks right over here to the high school. And that goes on for 2 hours. Starts it's 9 now. It's going to start about 10 o'clock my time. So I want to get that in so that doesn't just, because I can't have my windows closed. It's too hot. There we go. What do I call it? Oh, JTN's retrospectives. I've only done I've done John Carpenter. You only one episode. I'm going to continue doing one on Steven Spielberg. I'm doing all of his films. I did one. I did an episode 2, which was E.T., but I'm planning to do so many much more with him and all that. So I'll be doing that pretty soon as well. Yeah, these the only problem is this ones I ran. They were local. They were professional regional theaters in Texas. This was way back um, in the early. I ran that in '89. This was in Texas, which the theater is no longer. It's torn down. It's been torn down, and they didn't. It's basically the problem is when you have to film. The problem is when you have to. You get the rights to do it on stage. To get the rights to videotape it, and you're technically not supposed to show it to anybody, but it's just for you, your own personal use. Oh my gosh, their fee to pay the royalties that it is costing them thousands of dollars, especially the Rogers United South Pacific. Oh my gosh, yeah. What made me mad was they didn't know this because we worked with Mel Brooks personally on the producers. The nicest guy. He gave us permission to videotape it, show it. I don't mind it, whatever. And the director was too scared. The producers would say, "Oh, we're going to get sued." I'm not going to sue you. Yeah, the producers were so stupid. That was the last year when the director, the owner, the artistic director, he bought out the theater and he bought him out so that he at that point. But then that was of course that was the last season. That's what made him finally he had to close it because it bankrupted him to buy them out. He was going to continue on, and we were going to videotape it. I was going to have it, and I wish I did. I do have a video of South Pacific, but it's I can't find it. It was on VHS, and it was in my computer files. And we've been searching and searching. I have a friend of mine that works on hard drives. There's a computer that broke, and I saved the hard drive. It's like, geez, about 30 years old, and he's looking at it to see if he can recover that. And so it was just, I do know I have audio. I do have audio. But I don't want to, I can give you a clip real quick, just a tiny bit. I don't want to get in trouble. So, and actually, they can't ding me because I have a membership with ASCAP, which is $150 a year. So basically, that buys me, I have the rights to every song that's ever written. They can't sue me. I own the rights. Yeah, ASCAP covers music, all music. So it's like they've tried to come after me several times. I'm like, that's why I keep saying that I have to get permission from ASCAP to put it on and they're working with their lawyers to see how it should. They're not going to charge me, but the lawyers want to see how to do it best because they don't want YouTube to. Yeah, I've had people literally they write their own music and they sing their own music on and they get for copyright. And I'm like, dude. So I'm hoping to. So I don't care. They can't sue me. Let me find that audio. I have it right here. You won't be able to see it, but you can hear it. We did a recording. Because South Pacific has only been revived once. And our revival was the second revival, but it was in Broadway. I've got it right here. I might as well go to town. I don't know if you've seen when they showed Newsies on screen, the movie screen, that's my husband is the one that played Buttons in the chorus. That's the one in the Newsies. That was the national tour. And the gal that played Catherine, she was the one that played opposite me as Millie Forbush. That's where I met her. This was all when they were in college and long before they made it big. Okay, come on. There we go. See if I can find it. Let me mute this. Let me. Yeah. There we go. Oh no. Here we go. That's one bit. And I have what I was saying together here. There we go. This is right after. This was right after. I'm gonna watch that man right on my hair. She's so beautiful. This was my mother's dream. This is her favorite Rodgers and Hammerstein. She died 10 years later. And I don't sing opera. I love it, but I can't sing it. The music director pulled it out of me. I don't like doing this. I get embarrassed. I'm not boring. I got one more clip here. This was from the producers. Oh, I'm not doing it. We'll end here because I want to have a recording of She Loves Me. There's never been a film version of it. On stage, there was the Broadway revival. I don't know if you've seen it, but this is. So I'm getting used to I've been using a PC. I've used Apples before, but I've not tried out the MacBook. But it's been a while since I've gotten used to getting back to it. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm just gonna check with the ASCAP because I think I have that. But yeah, that's we're allowed to use this if we fit it just for our use, and it's only about a 5 minute snippet. We're allowed to do audio or video. And these are me performing these YouTube. So I appreciate it. This will be the last one so we can get going. This has been 3 hours. And I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. Yeah, sorry, I did hear the mute. Yeah, I did hear that. So sorry about that. I just noticed that. I'm like, let me take myself off of mute. Whoops. So that's why I've been talking the way I'm doing this to catch that back. I'm not used to having my own mic where I can shut off myself because I hate that. But on StreamYard. Sorry. Ah, here we go. There we go. There's the. You know, get to the right spot. Right song. Okay, this is not the finale. Called Leo and Max. Great memories. This is where we fell in love with the first time. Mel Brooks, to work with him was an honor. Oh, thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. And thank you for that. I'm going to end. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is the longest stream I've ever done. It's not going to happen again. But thank you so much for staying and so, all righty. Well, just to let you know that I appreciate it. And before we take off, just remember that you are enough. You are more than enough. It is amazing how enough you really are. And remember that you're important here. You are needed. This world needs you in it. And you are of infinite worth. And please don't let the negativity, the foolishness out there let you down. Don't ever do that. Until next time, this is Jason the Nice One. We'll talk with you soon. Peace. Love you.